Sir, let me ask, beyond what already happened today, if you don't mind, we want to ask kaagad what comes next, particularly when it comes to as the main objective of 1Sambayan, having a united opposition, having a united slate. What comes next?
Well, the next step is for the lineup of Leni to be completed, especially the senatorial lineup. And that will be completed, I think, in the next few days. Of course, the unity talks will continue. But of course, it's now getting harder and harder to unify the everybody. But we take comfort in the very warm reception by the public of Leni's declaration that she was running.
Yeah, but is this why, actually, I don't know what the update is now. Is this why, I think this is when she filed, walang vice president na kandidato?
Well, I think there's already a vice president, Kiko Pangilinan, the LP president, is running for vice.
Okay.
And sir, we
So
already
that's
have
a
5
short
names.
thing, no? We're just waiting for the actual filing of Kiko.
Okay, so confirm na yan.
That's why I
Okay.
said the next step is for us to complete the Senate slate.
Okay.
And we will do that in the next few days.
Well, sir, hanggang bukas na lang sir yung
No,
filing eh.
bukas
Pero
na
sir,
lang, sir, ang
we already have
filing
5
nyo.
names.
Yeah.
We already have 5 names, 2 from the LP and 3 as guest candidates. Teddy Bagilat, Laila De Lima for the LP, Chel Jokno, Rizon Tiberos, and Antonio Trillanes as guest candidates. Sino pa kung kinoconsider na ipasok?
Well, most of them have filed already. They are filing regardless of whether they are part of our slate. So it's a matter for us to pick up, to choose
I see.
who will be with our slate. They will
Who
all
will
be
you-
filing.
Okay. So it's just a matter of submitting the endorsed candidates
Yes,
list.
it's a matter of
Okay.
endorsing them.
I think hindi naman surprising that she filed for the presidency. I think what surprised most people, most of all, was the fact that she filed as an independent and not even as LP, of which she is chairperson. And I think that's significant for a lot of people. Let me ask you po, were you aware of this? Was this part of a decision or a plan? And was there agreement or disagreement as far as that was concerned?
Well, I was not aware of that, although I remember her telling me that if she runs, she would want to run under the coalition, under the 1Sambayan coalition. That was what she said. That's all. She did not say that she will not run under the Liberal Party or any other party. But that's what I remembered, what she told us, that if I run, I will run under the coalition.
I mean, Justice, speaking of the coalition, how would you gauge your role now? Your objectives have not changed, but how would you gauge the nature of 1Sambayan as a coalition now? And for that matter, the coalition's relationship with all the other people who are still in the running, including Isko Moreno and Manny Pacquiao?
Well, the coalition will, of course, campaign for our candidates, our unit, Leni Robredo and the rest of the lineup. And we will have our own political machinery, campaign machinery, separate from the campaign machineries of the political parties that are part of the coalition. So we will be campaigning for the entire slate, for the entire coalition. The political parties will be campaigning for their candidates in the coalition. That's how we plan to do it, and we're talking about that already.
Yeah, but does that mean that you formally then shift to, as you said, a campaign machinery specifically for Leni Robredo, shifting away from your original mandate of trying to bridge and trying to keep the communication lines open between all non-Duterte candidates?
Well, that will always remain because we still have until November 15, and even beyond that, candidates can always withdraw. But we cannot delay anymore. We have to organize already. And those who have filed, it will be difficult for them to withdraw because they have already committed to their supporters. So we will be assuming that they will continue. But we will not be delayed by any hope of unity. We will now start to organize for the campaign.
And so this is really practically a euphoric day for supporters of Leni Robredo today. But it's a long campaign. As one of the conveners, what would you caution your own campaign? Na there are a few mistakes that I wish I would warn everybody, let's not make this mistake. If you could pinpoint one or two mistakes that you would caution your own people against, what would that be?
Well, they call something like an echo chamber. We should not be preaching to ourselves. We have to expand. We have to go out. And the pandemic has made that very difficult. So we just have to invent ways, new ways of reaching out to the voters. And these are the class D and E, basically.